For years, Glenn Villeneuve was one of the most compelling cast members on Life Below Zero. Living alone in the Arctic wilderness of Alaska, Glenn showed what real survival looked like. He hunted, fished, and built shelter with no shortcuts. Fans admired his deep connection to nature and how he lived without depending on modern comforts. But after 11 seasons, Glenn suddenly disappeared from the show, and no one knew why. Now, he's finally speaking up.
For more content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel.
Before TV cameras came along, Glenn had already chosen a very different life. He moved to Alaska with a backpack and a goal: to live off the land. He wasn't looking for fame, he was chasing freedom. He taught himself how to hunt, trap, and survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. He also embraced the quiet, living in complete isolation, with no roads, neighbors, or noise. When Life Below Zero found him, they saw something rare. Glenn wasn't acting, he was really living that life. His calm, thoughtful way of surviving stood out from the rest. Fans connected with his story immediately. But being on a TV show came with a cost. Filming changed his daily routine. Producers wanted to capture everything, and that meant repeating tasks or waiting for the right camera angle. Something as simple as chopping wood or hunting became a performance. Glenn started to feel the difference. What used to feel natural now felt staged. Privacy became another issue. Even in the middle of nowhere, Glenn and his family were no longer alone. Everything from teaching his kids to surviving snowstorms was shown to millions. And with that came criticism. Some viewers questioned his methods, adding stress to an already demanding lifestyle. Glenn wanted to use the show to share more than just survival. He hoped to highlight the peaceful side of living in nature, the silence, the mental strength, the personal growth. But producers wanted tension, danger, and fast-paced action. They didn't want long scenes of reflection or beauty. Over time, Glenn felt his voice being ignored. Things got worse in season 11. Glenn noticed his screen time was shrinking. Scenes were cut, and in some episodes, he was missing completely. When he asked producers for answers, they gave him none until finally admitting, "We have nothing else for you." Leaving the show. That was Glenn's breaking point. He shared the truth on Facebook. Fans were shocked and angry on his behalf. But Glenn wasn't looking for a fight, he just wanted to be honest. He left the show, even though it meant losing financial security. "I came to Alaska for freedom," he said. "That show wasn't giving it to me anymore, so I took it back." Where he is now. Today, Glenn shares his life on social media, where he talks directly to fans. He's working on new projects and still lives in Alaska on his own terms. He may never return to Life Below Zero, but he doesn't need to. He's living the life he always wanted. No cameras, no scripts, just freedom.